how does discernment impart dominion? Number one, discernment imparts dominion by exposing your enemies, no matter how disguised they appear. There are people who come to you, they tell you, don't worry, we are fighting for you. They came to get information, to take back to where you'll be destroyed. If you don't have discernment, you will pour out your vulnerability, and you won't know why your enemies are covering mileage, why they are yet destroying you. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11, it says, lest Satan should take advantage of us. It says, for we are not ignorant of the devices of the enemy. So it's discernment that puts us perpetually in the place of advantage, so that you can't be deceived. When somebody is talking, you are listening to your spirit. The one that comes from your spirit is more important to you than whatever they tell you, so that your enemy, no matter how he appears, you can say you are the one. Those of you who watch movies, if you watch Thor, there's a young man called Loki, his brother. He can masquerade as anybody and kill you. He can even come as your father. If you don't have discernment, you'll be in trouble. And see, some people are not evil. They love you, and they love you too much that they love you out of destiny. Did you see Peter? Jesus said, I'm going to Jerusalem to die. He pulled him by the side and rebuked him. Don't say it again. Get behind me, Satan. For you don't suffer the things that be of God but of man. He knew this is not Peter. If that thing enters you, he will build something in you that will take you out of destiny. So you need discernment. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 3 to 4. It says, if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are what? Lost. So there are a group of people that are so lost that our gospel can't help them. Who are they? Those who are blinded. They can't discern. So when a man loses discernment, sometimes even the most potent forces in the spirit can't help them. If our gospel be hid, it says it is hid to them that are lost, whom the God of this world is that had blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ should shine upon their soul. So if your enemy is revealed to you, then you can take strategies of escape or to confront him. Number two, how discernment impart dominion? By helping you to make righteous decisions. And you know, the Bible says righteousness exalts a nation. Sin is a reproach. So for anybody to be exalted to the cadre of dominion, he must consistently make righteous decisions. But you cannot always make righteous decisions if you are not discerning. Because when you are blinded, you can make decisions out of sentiments and only discover later that you punished an innocent person or you erred in your conversation. Isaiah 11 verse 3 to 4. It says, he will not judge with his eyes, nor decide by what his ears hear. It said, but with righteousness he will judge the needy. So people who you see making right decisions all the time, at their root is discernment. Even Jesus, when the 7 spirits of God mounted him, the one that helped him to maximize it was what? Righteousness. Because if you read that scripture from verse 11, it said a root is plucked out of Jesse. It said, and upon him, what? Is the spirit of the Lord, the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of counsel, the spirit of judgment. Verse 2, the spirit of knowledge, and the spirit of the fear of the Lord. And verse 3, he shall not judge after his eyes, nor his hearing of the ears. So it was discernment that helped him to maximize the 7 spirits of God. And that's what brought him into full dominion. So you can't make righteous decisions or right decisions all the time without discernment. Number 3, how does discernment impart dominion? It helps you to make strategic decisions. Strategic. Because see, most times the junctions of life bring you to a point where you have more than one decisions to make. All of them are good, but only one is the best. It will take discernment for you, not just to make the right decision, but the best decision. Now, if you read Romans 12 verse 2, you see that there is the good will of God, there is the acceptable will of God, and there is the perfect will of God. So you can take the good will of God and still succeed to a level, but that may not be the perfect will. So discernment helps you or gives you ability to make the most strategic decisions of your life, and that's why it ends up bringing you to the place of dominion. I read for you already from Proverbs 3 verse 6, in all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path. And when he directs your path, he directs your path to the best place. I know the thoughts that I think towards you. They are thoughts of good and not of evil, to give you a hope and a future. Other translation calls it an expected end. So for you to arrive at God's end for your destiny, you will need discernment. Most of us, we are celebrating God for where we are. If God opens our eyes to where we should have been, we'll be shocked. We'll start with. That's why you mustn't be quick to be happy. Always seek God to lead you in the path that you go. Do you know that if Abraham continued with Tara, he still would have been a great man? Because when Abraham left his father, he left with wealth. The guy was not poor, but he would never have become the father of many nations. His posterity would not have lasted till today. So we are talking attaining the best for your life, that which God himself planned. It will take discernment. Number 4, it protects you from deception. That's why it confers dominion. If you are deceived too many times in life, you will not have enough energy, motivation, or resources to make impact. Ask those who have suffered deception before. One of the most devastating things that can happen to a man is to fall prey to deception. And the world where we live now, it is difficult to find people doing what they are doing genuinely, including ministry. That's how treacherous our generation is. Somebody preaches for 1 month, he is preparing you to empty your salary on the last. So he uses 3 weeks to prepare your mind, so that when the moment the salary comes, you feel guilty to have to keep it for any reason. And the way he's talking, he's quoting scripture, you will want to die. He doesn't have your best interest. Nowadays that people do all these businesses online, you will see people follow emails online. Email, when it reaches the point of transfer, they will clone your conversation and return. You have not met. I've met people who ran to me for prayers. They were deceived. Interacting, business, last moment of transfer, 1 week later, they clone and channel conversation because they were building up all the interaction. And at the last minute, you don't know the world we are living in. So discernment shields you from deception. He said in 2 Corinthians 11 verse 3 and 4, which is one of the most graphic scripture that dealt with deception. He said, but I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his what? Subtlety. So your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity of the gospel. So those who deceive, they are masters of beguiling. The word is nakash in the Hebrew. It's like the hiss of a serpent. When they show up, when they look into your eyes, you get confused. Have you heard of money? All these people that do money doubling, they look at you and say, how are you, sir? The moment you see them in the eyes, nakash. Number 5, discernment imparts dominion because it guides you into opportunities. In 2 Chronicles 12:32, the sons of Isaac, they had understanding of times and seasons. They knew what Israel ought to do. They had some